Shani, our co-executive producer, is a cuffing expert, apparently. Shani, what you got to add to that?
I would say I'm guilty of cuffing multiple times, but I do like to start the end of September.
Right. Okay.
And then I make sure that I have a good person to keep me warm during those months.
Of course, we all know the weather calendar consists of 4 seasons. But in the modern Western dating calendar, there are 2 distinct seasons, beginning with the most popular one, aptly described by Meg Thee Stallion.
Being a hot girl, you know, it really started off as me really just letting everybody know what type of summer I was about to have. Like, me just being unapologetic, me just doing what I want to do, not really caring about anybody else's opinion, like me just being me, you know, just doing what we want to do as women. Like, we shouldn't be trying to fit into like a certain standard that people try to put us in, a certain box people try to put us in. You should just do what makes you happy.
If you catch me outside this summer, do not ask me what I do for a living. I am a viber, a chiller, a collector of experiences, an enjoyer of life. That's it.
Meg Thee Stallion's Hot Girl Summer is an anthem to women's liberation. Enjoy the summer. Live freely. In the opening lyric, she says, "Handle me? Who's going to handle me? Thinking he's a player? He's a member on the team." A not-so-subtle reference to embracing sexual freedom and having a variety of encounters, thus freeing women from traditional sexual norms. However, as the hot dog days of August turn to the cooler September and October days, and bathing suits begin to disappear as the weather cools, we see Hot Girl Summer wane, and then we start seeing signs of a new season.
You hear that? Look at that. That's a mating call. That's a mating call.
What is cuffing season?
So cuffing season is around the end of the year when it gets a little cold outside and everybody starts to couple up. So this is the beginning. This is pre-season to cuffing season.
Okay. Oh, and it starts when exactly?
Towards the end of the year, like we're in September, so the cold season, really.
Ah.
A Google search for the science behind cuffing season led me to this Reader's Digest article from February 13th, 2023 titled, "Why September is the Most Popular Month for Birthdays. 9 of the 10 most common birthdays are in September. Is this one of yours?" It invites the simple question, is cuffing season causation for this, or just a coincidental correlation?
Paige, is she right?
Halfway. Like
Halfway. Okay.
yes and no. Can I explain? Sure. So basically, she said end of the year, but I start in like September, October, before Halloween, because that's when costumes come in play and there's coupling there. So I like to get a head start and start with October and then get into the end of the year.
A data journalist compiled 20 years of real birth data from the U.S. National Center of Health Statistics and the Social Security Administration to build his chart for birthday popularity between 1994 and 2014. He found that between September 9th and September 20th contains 9 of the top 10 birthdays in America, with September 9th, September 19th, and September 12th being the most popular.
So Shani, our co-executive producer, is a cuffing expert, apparently. Shani, what you got to add to that?
I would say I'm guilty of cuffing multiple times, but I do like to start the end of September.
Right.
In a visualization of the data, you can see that the mean is a pink color, with fewer birthdays happening in the peach-colored boxes and more birthdays occurring in the dark purple boxes. The visualization of this data shows the greatest number of births happening in July, August, and September. Again, is it correlation or causation?
I do like to start the end of September.
Right. Okay.
And then I make sure that I have a good person to keep me warm during those months.
So why is September such a popular start to cuffing season? Theory 1, winter is for lovers. Turn the great clock back 40 weeks from September 19th and you'll find yourself in the December holiday season. Following a customary gestation period, many of the babies born on September 9th and 19th would in theory have been conceived on December 17th and 27th respectively. Time off around the holidays means time for vacation, relaxation, and yes, baby making.
Correct.
And then I pretty much end the season around April, because that's when it gets warm.
And the season as in end the relationship.
In the season and the relationship, correct.
Yes.
Theory 2, our bodies crave winter cuddles. Our bodies may be biologically disposed to winter conceptions, University of Texas School of Medicine researchers theorize. Biological hypotheses include deterioration of sperm quality during the summer, seasonal differences in anterior pituitary ovarian function caused by changes in the daylight length, and variation in quality of the ovum and endometrial receptivity. Increased sexual activity associated with the end-of-the-year holiday festivities also has been postulated as a possible behavioral explanation for the December peak in conceptions.
And the season as in and the relationship.
In the season and the relationship.
Correct.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. Because
Yes.
then you got to do, what is it?
Because you
Hot girl
restart.
summer,
Hot girl summer,
there
and then you
go.
restart the next season.
This is a dangerous time for you.
If you are a man with your act together in 2023, be very aware of your surroundings as your phone may vibrate more often, on dating apps you will match more often, and out and about you will get more smiles.
When you will be tempted by the dark side of the
Cuffing season has become more than just a fad or a trending topic on social media. It has become the primary way in which many people in the West consummate family. Themes from social media break down the various parts of cuffing season, from scouting and drafting to the playoffs, the season itself, the playoffs, and even a championship game. All the while, this reality of cuffing season being the great driver in the number of pregnancies happening in the country. We are no longer in an age of shame for out-of-wedlock birth. Science suggests a peak in births in 2024, roughly 40 weeks away from this year's cuffing season. So if you're a productive man in this environment, in the immortal words of Franklin Hatchet,
You better watch your back. Watch your goddamn back. Even in the shower, eating at picnics, you better watch your goddamn back.
hot girl summer and cuffing season are indicators that our mating patterns have changed night and day from our greatest generation and boomer parents and grandparents. If you are one who continues to partake in this dating culture, understand what is at risk. Not merely pregnancy and decades of involvement with co-parenting, but possibly losing your opportunity to explore other dating methods outside of this environment. Be mindful of the temptations surrounding you. As with the economic situation as it is, there is little doubt that this may be one of the most active cuffing seasons in American history. There is no better way in modern dating to lock down a man with his head screwed on straight and a promising future than a festive pregnancy during the holiday season. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care, guys.